after he says he lent her money, which she has not paid back.
Mr. Roberts, why are you in court today?
Well, Your Honor, first of all, I want to apologize for even bringing in your court today. I'm here to sue my cousin, Denise. I gave her a loan with the promise to repay me, and I haven't received a dime yet, Your Honor.
Now, that's a serious charge, Ms. Gilbert, that your cousin gave you some money as a loan and you haven't repaid him. Is that true, or do you dispute that?
I dispute that, Your Honor. Actually, what it is he did not give me a loan. He gave me money. I told him I wouldn't be able to repay him. I told him that I would bake his favorite chocolate cake because I didn't have the money to repay him.
A cake? I don't want a cake. I want my money.
I'm a very good cook. I'm a very good baker, and he loves my chocolate cakes. I couldn't give him the money.
Denise,
That's what
she's
so I
lying.
offered.
All right, sir, Mr. Roberts, just take it down a notch. I'll decide if she's lying or not, and you'll have an opportunity to defend against what she's saying. Fair enough?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please proceed, Ms. Gilbert.
Yes, as I was saying, I offered to bake him a cake because I couldn't pay him the money. Then I want now him actually here to countersue because he stole tires off of my car.
Well, first of all, wait, let me just say, wait. Did I ask you to respond, sir?
No, ma'am.
Well, then, please wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Speak when you are spoken to. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how much money did he give to you, either as a gift, as you contend, or as a loan, which is what he argues?
He gave me $150, Your Honor.
$150. Okay.
Yes.
And you felt that by baking him a cake, was that a $150 cake?
No, Your Honor, it wasn't a $150 cake, but it was all I could do. My husband and I were spread thin, and he's family, so I went to him, and I asked him if he could give me money to pay my bill that needed to be paid right then and there.
What kind of bill was that?
It was an electricity bill.
All right.
And it was a dead of winter, Your Honor. So I went to him asking him if he could help me. And when he said yes, I told him right then and there, I will not be able to repay you. And he told me, don't worry about it.
All right. Did you say, I will not be able to repay you ever, or I will not be able to repay you, meaning right now or in the near future?
I said I will not be able to repay you, so please take this cake for gratitude.
And by that you meant?
I can't pay you ever.
Ever?
Ever.
In your whole life, you never thought you would have $150 to repay him. How old are you, ma'am?
I'm 28.
You're 28. So in the rest of your life, you'd never have $150 extra where you could repay your cousin for this amount of money that he had given you.
It wasn't not ever in my future that I could repay him. It's just I told him I wasn't going to be able to repay him. It would be a really, really long time.
Okay, that's what you meant by it. So you thought, okay, well, I'll do a nice thing, though. Even though I can't repay him, I know that was a sweet thing for him to do. I'll bake him a cake.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's get to the tires. What are you telling me about these tires? What do they have to do with $150 and a cake?
Okay. because I told him that I wouldn't be able to repay him, when he does this all the time. He goes off and he takes people's tires. He's a tow truck driver.
Oh, Your Honor,
when
she's
he
lying.
strongholds people, he bullies people until they're able to pay him the money back. No problem ever in my neighborhood with my tires or
Denise,
my
why
car.
are you telling this
I'll
justice
go out
lie?
one morning. I'll go out one morning, Your Honor.
Mr. Roberts, contain yourself.
Your Honor, she is...
I didn't ask you for an explanation. Do you know what contain yourself means?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Yes, ma'am. So, Joe, like I was saying, he bullies people. When someone he thinks owes them money, he actually takes his tow truck and takes tires off of people's cars. He brags to me about this all the time.
All right. And so you're saying he took your tires.
Yes.
That's in repayment for the loan.
Right.
And are you suing him now?
Yes, yes.
For the cost of those tires?
For the cost of those tires and pain and suffering.
All right. And do you have evidence in support of your claim that your tires have gone missing?
Yes, I do.
All right. What is that evidence, please?
It is actually a picture of my car with the 2 missing tires. And this is showing the $200 I had to pay to get my tires replaced.
All right. And would you like to have the court admit that into evidence?
Yes, please.
All right. I am now looking at, thank you very much, Brian, a photo of what you allege is your car.
Yes.
With 2 missing tires. You're not going anywhere in this car.
Right.
Not like that. Right. Okay. All right. And a receipt, $200. That's what it cost you for 2 missing tires to be replaced. All right. Now, sir, Mr. Roberts, now, just have at it. Did you or did you not take her tires?
No, ma'am, I did not take her tires.
What is your evidence, sir, that you made a loan to her? Because defendant says, hey, this is a gift. My cousin was just you know, being nice to me. It's the dead of winter. I need money to pay my electric bill. I did a nice gesture. I sent him a cake over because he knew I couldn't pay him.
Your Honor, I don't have any physical evidence, but it's my word against her word.
All right, so you're saying what you have is your testimony, that I should believe you.
Yes, ma'am.
That testimony is evidence.
Yes, ma'am.
But you don't have anything in writing, right?
I don't have anything in writing.
What is your history with your cousin in terms of, have you ever given her money in the past?
Your Honor, Denise here has a tendency of taking advantage of people's kindness or weakness. It's just last week, my aunt, her mother, gave her some money to go to the movie, to take
Your
her
Honor, I
kids to
never
the
asked for money.
movies,
My
to
husband
see
has
some
2 jobs.
shows.
I never
And
asked
she
for
didn't even
money.
have money for popcorn. She even asked for money for popcorn, Your Honor.
He's literally making this up as he's
Making
going.
this up. You can ask her girlfriend. I just talked to her girlfriend yesterday. She owed her $5.
All right.
$5.
Coming up on We the People with Gloria Allred.
He goes off and he bullies people, not only just taking tires, but he threatens people on their homes. He calls people's jobs. Whenever anybody owes him money, he seriously puffs out his chest and he becomes a huge bully.
And later,
So he's over here, you know, he's saying, hey, you know, hey, baby, doing all this, you know, gyrating, all this other kind of stuff.
Kind of like that?
Pretty much, you know, he's trying to be cool and suave or whatever the case is.
closed captioning provided by Gloria Allred. We're back with the case of Joe Roberts, who is suing Denise Gelbart for allegedly failing to repay a loan.
What is your evidence that he has stolen the tires from other people's cars?
All I have is that he brags to me about it all the time. He goes off and he bullies people, not only just taking tires, but he threatens people on their homes. He calls people's jobs. Whenever anybody owes him money, he seriously puffs out his chest and he becomes a huge bully until they're able to give him something. He does it all the time.
Now, do you think, Ms. Gelbart, that if he thought this was a gift, that he would be in here suing you for a loan?
Oh,
Why would he be doing that? Why would he suddenly be the nice person who gives you the money for a gift and then later say, you know what, it really was a loan? Why? What's going on here?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's fallen on hard times. If he has, he hasn't told me. But maybe he's just trying to get some extra money. I have no idea why he would do that. Your
Okay,
Honor.
well, if he has fallen on hard times, what's your situation? Would you help him out?
I would love to if I wasn't still in the bind that I'm in.
You're still in the bind.
Yes.
And what bind is that, ma'am?
We don't make enough money together, my husband and I, to take care of our 2 kids.
And when do you think you would be in a position to
Well,
pay him the $150?
Whenever my business gets back going, Your Honor, and I'm able to save a little bit more money.
And when do you think that might be?
It may be a long time. We're in a recession. It may be 5 or 6 years from now. I'm not sure.
Your Honor, she told me that I'll get the money when she gets it, whatever that means.
Well, sir, when did you expect to get repayment?
Your Honor,
of the
we
loan?
had an agreement. 2 weeks after I gave her that loan, she was supposed to repay me back. Now, I told Denise very clearly, I want my money back. This is a loan. Your Honor, it was the middle of winter. Her electricity was being turned off. She is my family. She got 2 kids. I don't want to see her in the dark like that.
All right, so you said the agreement was that she'd pay you back in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, Your Honor.
All right, sir. If that was the agreement, how did you think she was going to get the money 2 weeks from then? What was going to happen between the time you gave her the money and 2 weeks later?
Well, between her and her husband, I thought they would come up with the money some kind of way.
All right, the court is ready to rule. This is a case where plaintiff contends there was a loan and defendant contends it was a gift. There is no written evidence and there are no witnesses to support the claim that it was a loan. So I am going to have to find that you have not carried your burden of proof. As to the tires, which you allege he stole, you do have evidence that you presented, Ms. Gelbart, that in fact your tires were stolen. However, you have not presented any evidence that in fact it was the plaintiff who stole your tires. And therefore, I am going to have to rule for the defendant that she does not have to repay the $150, but against the defendant that, in fact, I cannot find the plaintiff is the one who stole your tires. That is my ruling.
Judge Allred has ruled for the defendant and dismissed her counterclaim.
The judge didn't rule in my favor, but it is what it is.
I'm a little disappointed about the tires, but I do understand where she was coming from.
can't believe this. My girl just called and said that I got VD. She ain't funny. What she's insinuating is that I gave her VD. Had the nerve to leave it on my answering machine. Now, mind you, I don't live alone. I got roommates. She didn't even have the common decency to come by and tell me to my face. Baby, take me out for coffee and discreetly inform me of the situation. You know, pass the sugar, pass the cream. By the way, you gave me VD. But did she do that? No. She's screaming like a banshee over my answer machine that I shared with my roommate and his girl. Kevin, you got VD! Kevin, did you give me VD? My roommate girl just gave me this evil look before she got up and left the room. She came back and was like, "Ew, Kevin, you nasty." That's when the phone rang and the answer machine picked up before I could. It was my girl Kim again. "Kevin, are you there? I know you got VD. I'm coming over right now. Beep." My roommate just shaking his head and laughing like the shit never happened to him. So, I start panicking, right? And going through my mental thoughts of all my sexual escapades in the past month or so. Now, I won't lie. I snuck around, did my dirt. I got a little on the side from Tammy. Now, see, Tammy is this fine-ass sister with this big, round, juicy, y'all probably saw it, fat booty. Damn! She lived in a dorm across the campus. Suddenly, my thoughts was interrupted by my roommate's girl. She's got her 3-inch pink, blue, and orange Lee press-on nails all up in her brother face, talking about, "Ugh, Kevin, I know you wasn't no good. I'm gonna tell Tammy you got VD." Yo! I wanted to bite that nail off and spit it. Right between our eyes. Now, Kim, my girl, she lived in the dorm 10 minutes away. And she was on her way. So I had a few minutes to try to figure this whole thing out. So I decided to call Tammy. Maybe she knows something about this predicament that I don't know. Right now, this is crazy. You the man, don't worry about it. Just be cool, just be cool. You know, be cool. Swallow. Shit. Hey, yo, Tammy, what's up, girl? Nah, you can't come over right now. But yo, listen, I need to ask you something. You got VD? Well, I need to know. Well, I just need to know. Hell no, I ain't got no VD. Well, I'm asking, nah, baby, I ain't been seeing no one else but you. Why you can't come over now? Because I'm busy.
Kevin!
Yo, look, Tammy, I gotta go. I'll call you later.
Kevin!
Yeah, I know we need to talk, but I
Kevin,
gotta
I need to
go.
talk
No,
to
don't
you.
come over here now. I gotta go. Bye. Damn. Kim. Look, I know you upset and all, but I can't figure out what happened.
What do you mean you can't figure out what happened? You better figure out what happened because I know I gave it to you.
What? Wait a minute, what you mean you gave it to me?
Kevin, stop playing. You know I gave it to you last week in the back of your car, and now you acting like you don't have it?
So if you gave it to me, why are you calling me and broadcasting it like I gave it to you?
Because you didn't give it to me, Kevin!
I know that!
I know you didn't give it to me too. Why the hell do you think I'm over here?
That's what I want to know.
Kevin, stop playing. You know I gave it to you.
So if you gave it to me, then I should be pissed at you.
Hey! Shit, I was doing you a favor by giving it to you.
A favor? Girl, you had me thinking I got it from Tammy.
Tammy? Why does Tammy have it if I gave it to you, Kevin? I can't believe you gave it to Tammy. If I wanted Tammy to have it, I would have given it to her myself. See? I know I shouldn't have given it to you.
You damn right. Wait a minute. How the hell you plan on giving it to Tammy?
So who has it, Kevin? You or Tammy?
I don't know. I guess we both do now.
All right, Kevin. I'm done playing games with you. Give it to me now.
What you mean give it to you? You act like you want it again.
Well, it's mine.
And you should have kept it to yourself.
Next time I will.
Next time? Oh, hell, there ain't gonna be no next time.
Oh, you can say that again. But just give me back my DVD so I can get the hell out of here. You're making me sick with all this nonsense.
Yo, what?
My DVD, fool! Stop acting stupid. You know I gave you my DVD and I want it back now.
Oh, damn, thank you. Yeah, baby, your DVD. I got some DVD right here.
See, why you always gotta play?
Oh, baby, you know I always got jokes for you. I was just messing with you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, waiting to exhale.
Had it all this time.
Nah, baby, if anybody needs to do some exhaling right now, it's me. But I'll tell you what, let's go back to your place and watch it.
Have ever been in love? I know that the guys gonna raise their hand. How many of y'all ever been in love? I know none of the guys been in love. We don't get in love, right? Oh, let us.
I'm trying to make that money on that. He's like, give it.
I know you wasn't looking at me like that.
Bitches. Pipe down. Damn. Professor Mac Daddy's in the house.
Professor Mac Daddy!
Well, shizzle, my nizzle. Now, what is the definition of a pimp, you might ask?
What is it, Daddy?
Number one. Pimp. In the form of a noun, meaning one who does the pimping. Number two, pimping. In the form of a verb, meaning to take from one who is dumber
What's me?
or weaker than what? This all my money, bitch?
Got no money.
Get my money. Last but not least, and this is my personal favorite, pimp dumb. In the form of a pronoun, I think. But anyway. Pimp dumb. Is that happily ever after? In every pimp's life.
Right, baby.
Bitches and hoes galore. Never having to say, where's my money, bitch? Now, how does a good old boy turn into a bad mother?
Shut your mouth!
Y'all just gonna have to wait and see. Pimpology 103 is now in session. Bitches, holiday.